In this video, I'm going to show you how you can optimize your day to the extent that you could focus more, you could be more productive, and you could put much more efforts into the task you have decided to do. Okay, so I'm gonna give you some steps you can follow. These are practical and actionable steps, and I assure you that if you follow these steps, your day-to-day life will be transformed. These tips, these techniques, if you inherit these in your life, if you practice this, then I can assure you that you will never lack anything. You will put much more efforts into the task. Your day will be much more effective, much more productive, and you will achieve what you have set yourself for. The tools and techniques I'm going to show you is backed by science and various neurological studies. This will help your day to be more productive and help you achieve the task you have set for yourself. Let's dive into it. So the single best thing you can do after waking up is to get out in the sun and get some sunlight. Why sunlight exposure works? Because it increases the dopamine is basically the hormone released in our brain that motivates us to do work or to put effort. So that's the simple definition of dopamine, and the whole steps is related to dopamine only. So the first thing in the morning, if you get yourself into the sun, then it also helps you be awake, be more alert throughout the day, and this is the starting point of the day. So getting sunlight for at least 10 to 15 minutes, it's really important. So for me personally, what I do, I just go out and take a walk, and for 10 to 15 minutes I'll look into sun or just walk into the sun, and it helps me really get awake. And of course, every step is guided by neuro studies, and it's all scientific. So this is really important step and the first step. So get yourself that sun exposure. Okay, step number 2, cold exposure. So this is one of the most powerful techniques to really increase your focus and be more committed to the task you have decided for yourself. And for me personally, it has helped me become more determined, and even so I'll just explain what cold exposure is. Cold exposure just basically means getting yourself into coldness. For example, you could just take a cold shower or bath by really chill or cold water. So what I do is I freeze up water or freeze up ice before a night before, and the next day when I take a bath, I'll put the knife in the I'll put the ice and just take a bath with the cold ice. And I would suggest to make it as cold as possible, as cold as it will be tolerated by you. And you just have to just warm yourself up with the normal water, and then little by little pour yourself some cold water. It will really help, it will do miracles for your body basically. So just do it for 30 to 60 seconds, just max to max 60 seconds of cold exposure, and you'll see yourself how it will impact you. So before diving into the next steps, there's a side tip I want to share to you, and it's equally important to the steps I've already shown you. So the side tip is, so do not engage in tasks that excites you or increase your dopamine levels. For example, listening to music. Like if you're one of those persons who just gets up in the morning and start using your mobile, gets into social media, listens to music, then these things will really ruin your focus. So just do not listen to music, do not use social media, and do not do other consumption, do not consume any other things which will excite you. For example, your YouTube video or a football match or whatever it is. Just don't let your dopamine get high just right after in the morning. Just try to be more focused and try to get some good dopamine, like I told you about the sunlight stuff and the cold exposure stuff. So avoid these things, and let's move further into the topic. Okay, step 3, moderate exercise. So exercise is a really powerful tool, and again, I'll encourage you to do at least 20 to 30 minutes of exercise on your daily basis. And you can do anything like body weight or calisthenics, body weight, or you can lift real weights, or just do some running, jogging, cardiovascular exercises. But anything for 20 to 30 minutes will work for you. It really warms up your body and will make you more alert throughout the day. Step number 4, intermittent fasting. So the most of you people who are watching this video will think that intermittent fasting is a fitness thing, and why am I sharing it in a video like this about productivity and focus? So basically it is connected. Basically intermittent fasting increases our dopamine, and obviously dopamine, I'm telling you again, is the hormone released in our mind that helps us keep motivated, be focused, and to put more efforts into task. So dopamine is a really important tool for this. So intermittent fasting is also a really great technique to just increase our dopamine, and how to do it I will tell you. I recommend to, if there is a really important project in your life, if you want to give hours to a task and something, then only you can do intermittent fasting. Otherwise you have always the option to skip it. But if you want to go really hard on yourself, then I would suggest to do intermittent fasting. So it's very simple. The only thing you have to do is to get a 12-hour window gap in the time you eat. For example, if I eat my breakfast at 8 o'clock, then just have 10 or 12 2 hours of gap, then I'll eat my dinner straight away at maybe 7 to 8 in the evening. So intermittent fasting, you can just also search it about. I'm not a doctor, just go and search on YouTube and Google, and it's really true. It's backed by science that intermittent fasting do increases your focus levels, do increases your dopamine. So it will really help you in many ways. So, and of course in very fitness ways it will help you, of course, and it will just it's good for testosterone, if it's good for those who goes to the gym. So it's a win-win for you. So if you want to do it, you can do intermittent fasting. So just keep this in mind. Step number 6: sleep. Okay, so sleep is a really important aspect. It also defines the quality of your life. So if you don't sleep for 6 to 7 hours, if you don't get a really deep or good quality sleep for at least 7 to 8 hours, then it will be really difficult to just stay focused, to stay alert, because sleep really stables our dopamine levels. So it stables our mind and stables the hormone releases. So you could also research more about sleep. There are many videos out there which will help you get a quality sleep. And if you want, just hit a like, and I'll also share you some tips that could help you sleep better. So just aim for 7 to 8 hours of sleep every day, and set yourself a time, set yourself a bedtime that you will sleep at this time and you will wake up at this time. It really helps, and it really improves your mood. It really improves your functionality, your cognitive functionality. So I would suggest just um, just just take care of your sleep and try to just get some really good quality sleep, and you're good to go. So these 5 tips are really important if you really want to transform your day into a really productive and a focused full day. So other than these steps, you could also consume caffeine. Caffeine is a really great source of getting just awake, and really good source of making you more alert. So it also, yes, it also increases your dopamine, and it really pushes the dopamine up high, and you'll be able to work for long hours with better focus, of course. So caffeine is a other side thing. You can just have it, and maybe you can just have it before a workout, or before the going to work, doing some task. And make sure to not consume caffeine after 2 p.m. In the afternoon, because after 2 p.m., then it's not a really good advice if you consume that, because it will disrupt your sleep quality, and our main focus is also our sleep. So just take that in mind, and stop consuming yourself with the high dopamine activities that give you pleasure or excitement, like listening to songs. And this is very important, yeah, listening to music and listening to podcasts, and watching videos, and whatever it is that you feel excited or pleasurable, you have to limit that. Because of that, it it makes you less focused, it makes you less and less active. So with this, I want to just end the video by sharing you that today I tried